Greetings! I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today we'll be watching Saga of Tanya the Evil, episode 5. Woohoo! So last episode, Tanya got her awarded a battalion that she definitely did not want. Do not want. But she's going to be in charge of it now. And now we are going to see how she's going to handle this new assignment. She's already, as the last episode, she already talked about how she's going to try to create delay maneuvers and things like that. We'll see how successful that is. And as I mentioned, we're going to start meeting some of the other main characters of the series here. So we have Tanya, Victoria. We're going to meet some more. Okay. Joining me today is Diesel.
Coming live from the basement, like every fucking other time.
Indeed. He remains nice and secure in my basement, which is great. Hey, when you don't have a lot of friends, the friends you make are the ones you trap in your basement along the way. Always remember that, kids. Good advice. Good life advice. Okay, that was pretty good. All right. Let's see. Any hopes or expectations for this episode, Diesel?
Curious to see the Tanya attempting to employ what military knowledge she has gained into formations and tactics. I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Okay. Yeah, we will see. You will see references to actual military tactics in this series. So anyone who's like a military nerd, that's one of the things they like about this is the writer did brush up on actual military history. It's something I still need to do personally. I'm not super well versed in military history. It's a flaw, but I need to brush up on that one of these days. But no, there is references to it. So awesome. Yeah, you'll get to see the training regimen she submits them to as well. That's fun. All right. Usual caveat. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, all right, ready to see Tanya perform the Trojan horse, but with mages.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure whether to tell you to put a pin in that one or not. I actually forgot. But yeah, that's a good example. Let's say that's a good example. All right. Usual caveats here. No audio because copyright. Visuals have a mask over them because copyright. But subtitles are visible. You can follow along, and make sure you support the original release. Don't watch the dub though. The dub is kind of ear-splittingly bad due to the voice acting choices. But the original Japanese is great. All right. Gonna start the episode here, episode 5, in 3, 2, 1, go. Second lieutenant. Haha. Yeah, so she got promoted to lieutenant. She made, because remember last we saw her, Tanya recommended her for officer school, and she made it. So she does have some talent. Yeah, assign a little girl a female assistant. So they are meritocratous. The Empire is sensitive to pair women together because it's safer.
Safer, and they probably work better together.
Yeah, the time it's like, I want to drag this out a really long time, and then it's like, oh no, I have competent help. I didn't want competent help. God damn it.
God damn it! Why did I suggest you to officer school?
Yeah. A lot of first lieutenants in here.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh no, that motherfucker. Yeah. That was not a flattering angle for him.
Nope.
Stop showing that angle, god damn it.
Yeah, that is
He's fucking creepy. How the girl's like, fuck this.
said it's a test. Okay, now she's getting pressure from on high. It's like, hey, hurry up in there. No intro, by the way, on this episode. That's how you know it's a special one.
Mother, he's creepy.
Yeah, well, I think he's fake. I think that's the test. I think he's an illusion.
So Tanya just made it to where it's like really difficult, to pass because of a lot of just different shit.
Yeah. There you go.
Interesting. So they have other spells.
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah, that's actually not. Yeah. Only a month?
Again, doing the thing of I have to impress them.
Mm-hmm. Victoria knows what that smile means. And he gave carte blanche.
She's attempting to force them to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, now you get
I
to
can
see...
appreciate that, though. Like, well, if they're good mages, why can't they see through a simple illusion?
Yeah, and Victoria's like, I saw this coming.
Yeah, I also like how the other guys are like, yeah, that does make sense, but, you keep failing too many people, so you may have to lower.
Yeah, lower your
standards. I very much like
case.
this because it's, like, it's logical.
Yeah, Victoria immediately...
So, she blew up one of their ammo storages to show them, like, you gotta be able to fucking hit your shots, because you will not have excess.
Yeah, Victoria saw it coming, because Victoria understands the, you just love the look. Yep, you got just taken by surprise.
Did
Are you
you
gonna survive?
Fucking Kriegsmen for this? What the fuck?
Yeah, Tanya is grabbing the training manual from Warhammer 40k. That's what's going on here. Yeah, that's how brutal she gets. Yep. I mean, she was getting carte blanche to make it as rough as she could. So
I
she's
would
like,
be
okay.
surprised if none of these guys try to iron jacket her ass. I believe that's the movie, right?
I think that's the reference. Let us know in the comments below if that's the right reference. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Now, the thing I don't understand is, I get it's artillery rounds, and digging a foxhole wouldn't be bad. Only issue I see is with artillery, that doesn't work as well. Sure, you'll block it. All it takes is, especially with the rain of that, I am amazed one of those shells didn't land in one of those fucking foxholes and blow the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Well, they probably had defensive barriers over the hole. It narrows the range that they have to protect. So I think that's the wisdom there. Because they were talking about using the barriers to protect themselves.
That's fair. Also, ain't no way an enemy fucking aircraft wouldn't have spotted that long-ass trail. Mainly because they weren't attempting to cover it. It looked very obvious. You should be concerned by why everybody's fucking masked up with gas masks.
Yeah, that should be a worry.
If they're arming the dogs with gas masks, that means they're probably gonna Tear gas if you're
Yeah.
lucky. Something else if you're not.
God. I love, again, love her expressions. Love Tanya's evil expressions are just the best.
Dumbass.
Oops. Oops. Yeah, don't
Dude
go
broke under
through.
pressure and potentially got some of his fucking battalion mates killed.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that she is not sparing Victoria from any of this either, even though Victoria's her assistant. Yeah, Victoria's right in the middle of it with the rest of them.
Oh, they got real lucky. I was expecting to see some gore.
Hmm.
Forced
Oh,
to kick
okay.
the snow out of him.
Right. Just decided not to do it very gently.
It's probably a case she couldn't do it gently.
Yeah. Yeah, now the
And because
problem
of
is.
that, she just inspired them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. She was expecting them to quit in the face of hellish, unrelenting thing, but what she actually convinced them, and this is another case of the series irony, what she actually convinced them is if they try to quit, she'll kill them. She convinced
Either
them that she
she'll
is
kill
so.
them, or some of that, or some of them may have seen her as maybe divine. Due to the fact,
Yeah,
like they said, that's not human.
yeah, this is why she's reacting like with the twitching eyes, like, I thought you were gonna quit. I thought you were gonna quit. I was trying to make you quit. But, yeah, she didn't realize that by inspiring terror in them like that, she, one, either made them want to live up to her ideal or made them so afraid that they were worried that if they quit, they were just going to get killed. Like, it was either forward, there was no quitting. So they misinterpreted her harshness as you cannot quit, which was the
She
opposite
went
for intent.
too harsh.
Yep, yep. Okay.
Yeah, no, Tanya definitely has the issue of going too extreme at the wrong times.
Yep. Now this is one. Now when she references she using the Type 95 too much during training, that's actually a bit from the light novel they cut out of the anime. Um, I don't know if we'll come back to it, but yeah, there was actually a moment where during the training she says the prayer to power herself up, and actually has a big memory gap because she got possessed by Being X. And so and that's actually what ends up causing them to stick around. Is she inspires them with praise for the Being X. Whoops.
They shouldn't have cut
Uh,
that out then.
no, they shouldn't have. I don't know if they'll come back to it in the anime. I forgot, but yeah, it's in the manga.
No, that's definitely like a key thing because like yeah, terror can do good, but
Mm-hmm.
even to certain points, that hellish condition, some of them are definitely gonna be like, I'm gonna die anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my thing of them being inspired by her being divine, okay, plays into it.
Yeah, no, she's trying to negotiate for more time, but he's not having it because like now they're all ready for immediate. All right, and they're all equipped with the latest equipment too. Not her tier, but like the newest engines. Right, so the Rhine Theater is still stalemate. Okay. So you got stuff in the north, stuff on the west, so why are we going south? As I mean, it's a fair question.
Importance.
Yeah. But that's because he doesn't trust her.
It also could be a view as we also need to make sure we are not fighting a war on three fronts. Because it is a case, they're already stretched out thin. They have to at least try to make sure they're not getting pushed in from another angle.
Yeah, so what he's saying is the Dacia may enter the war next. So yeah, we're sending you down there because we need to shut them up.
Deal with the threat before it becomes a threat.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 600,000 people. Oh boy. Unencrypted comms. Yeah, and the Dacian forces are, yeah.
Not.
Yeah, no encryption, no aerial forces. I'm like, do you just want to lose? Yeah, old-timey army.
I didn't say. I didn't expect them to be so inept. I'm sorry she didn't go, and they're not. That is the most obvious bait. Unencrypted things, we're making sure that they don't they 100% are like, no, this is complete accurate information.
Yeah.
More than likely, they were purposely letting their aerial, reconnaissance or potentially aerial attack go through.
Well, you'll see.
This is definitely okay.
Live fire training exercise. Alright. It's like kicking Boy Scouts, yeah. Our targets will probably return.
She is instilling too much. Which again, this definitely plays in, but definitely instilling too much. This is just easy pickings.
Yeah. And yeah, now you see them, and sure enough, yeah, I mean they're still from the last century. And there were, like, this happened in World War I, World War II. There were still countries using, like, old-timey 1800 war tactics that didn't modernize, and they just got destroyed. And that's what's happened. That's what this is. This is the, military of the past runs into a modern military, and, yeah, no. This is why you need planes.
If, I love fire, so switch.
Penetrating spells. Yeah, they got no defenses
you didn't need
against
the pen. Now, there you go. That's a better way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just practicing stuff.
It's so strange. It is bothering me the fact that they did. There's no way this army came in just like, they won't send any aerial against us. Why would they?
Yeah. Because they're that dumb. And our military is that stupid, historically. They also end up just like this.
Fair enough, but damn. When you know shit like this exists, like, you would think.
You define them as a horde or a mob. Yeah, it's the First World War of this world. Right. Because remember, even in the First World War, air superiority was still so new that a lot of military leaders didn't comprehend it. Yeah. Yeah, they're lining up as an anti-cavalry. You saw that in the Waterloo movie, by the way. That kind of bunching up. Yeah. Now
I'll
she's
give
going
him that,
American. I'm killing myself.
yeah, no, I do understand her.
Yeah.
Definitely pissed off at, like, why are you following a manual when it doesn't apply here?
Right. Yeah, she's running into old-timey military now. And by the way, that kind of thing happens today. Like in our American military, we got tons of stuff that happens. Yeah. Yeah, we get a
Also,
whole
like
bunch
that.
of
Come down
nonsense.
here. This isn't fair. Like, it's war, motherfucker. It's not meant to be fair.
Yes. The but yeah, no, that kind of like sticking to outdated procedures. Yeah, that happens in a lot of militaries. You can look at any modern conflict going on right now, and you'll see tons of that. Um, they're tourists, not soldiers. Now here's one of the iconic scenes from the series. Welcome to the Empire. Do you have a passport? Papers, please. Yeah, normal bullets can't penetrate shields. So that's what this. Yeah, she even booby traps the dead. Like, I mean, going Viet Cong on him. Yeah. Let's go commit a war crime! Yeah! I mean, they have no defenses, their military's outdated. Now, and this, by the way, the strategic HQ, when they sent him in, that's kind of what they expected. A little bit. They were wondering if she would. Because she has no superior officer, there's no one to tell her no. She is the top dog. Yeah, notice no ending credits. Yep, last century's paradigm. Adherence to the law.
Hmm. I do
Yeah.
love that.
Are you? Do you want me to? Yeah, everyone's kind of perplexed. This is another
Also,
iconic scene here from the series.
damn.
Yeah, I know. This shows Aoyuki's, yeah. This is her other child voice, for reference.
I see why they're doing it, so they fucking will just laugh it off.
And they're like, okay, stop. Stop reminding me of a little girl, damn it. And the music starts. Oh, I love that. Tanya's theme. Let's all commit a war crime. Let's all commit a war crime.
Not a war crime.
Yeah, it's not a war crime. They followed the law. Yeah. Hi, here's the hammer of God. Yep, and hey, there was flammable stuff in there. What do you know? Yeah, live fire exercise. Dinner and a movie. What do you know? At the expense of our enemy. Yeah, they shoved terror into them. It's like, yeah, we blew up your military and then we hit your capital. We could have wiped you all out. We chose not to. Do you want to mess with us? Do you want to continue messing with us? That would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Oh.
It is interesting, considering I probably would have been more on the, alrighty, we destroyed their weapons, let's show everybody a message not to fuck with us by wiping out a majority of the population.
Yeah.
But I can see the tactical necessity of not doing that, as you don't want to appear overly threatening.
Yeah. Yeah. So, alright, so thoughts on this episode, Diesel?
Oh, I love the action. I loved, like, this is real fun watching.
Yeah, I think this from here on in, it's a lot like this. This is now the tone of the show, pretty much from here on in. The first 4 episodes are world building, important information, setting the stage. 5 onwards, now it's military fantasy / sci-fi, and it's a really good military fantasy / sci-fi, which I really enjoy, because I mean. This kind of mashup here, current century, last century, I love that historical contrast. It actually happened in several of the wars of that period. World War One really did mark the end of the old school war and birth of what we would now refer to as the modern war. We still had, despite all our fancy tech, we're still essentially using many of the World War One, World War Two tactics, functionally speaking. So that hasn't changed all that much yet. I mean, obviously it'll change again. But this shows the clash of the worlds, and Tanya knows that this is easy mode. Their first foray is easy mode. There you go. But yeah, there's so many nice little details in here for historical accuracy. And again, and now having watched the Waterloo movie, you recognize now some of the tactics they put in there with, like, the way the Dacia soldiers were moving, like the way they bunched up and stuff. You saw that before with the cavalry. And, Tanya's thing is like, what are they doing? Reacting to cavalry? We're not horses. We're flying. The hell? So that was kind of neat. This is why I tried to show you some historical movies and stuff, too. So, that way you can appreciate certain things better.
Oh, yeah, no, that was definitely fun watching.
Hey, awesome.
Like, I'm genuinely surprised, because I was just like, oh, okay, this is probably just luring them into a false sense of security to lead them into, like, an ambush or something like that. But no, it's just like, yeah, no, these motherfuckers are stuck in the past. That really caught me off fucking guard.
Yeah. Well, you're thinking in terms of, oh, what if they are luring them into a trap? Now, keep that one in mind, because the enemies will become more sophisticated as time goes on. Basically, Tanya has many decades leap in terms of her knowledge of military tactics. Because it will be established here that she is very good with history. She did study history in our world, so she is familiar with many
I'm
military
assuming it'll
techniques.
be a case of, with how advanced she is, she's the catalyst that forces the enemies to quickly come up with brand new battle tactics to counter her and what she's deploying.
Right, right. Exactly. Yeah. She introduces a whole bunch of new stuff. It shocks the enemy, but then they start reacting to it and learning from her example, and so she, yeah, promotes them to counteract. Correct, correct. It's action reaction essentially. Um,
Due
but
to the way
she,
she is and constantly going to the extreme of needing to excel, she's actively catapulting the enemies into more advanced than what she could recognize and loses said advantage of, well, I know how these tactics play out, I know the counter to them,
yep,
until
yep,
a brand new tactic is employed. And then
yep.
I will be interested to see how she responds to when the enemy pulls a surprise tactic that didn't exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. When they start thinking of something new that she can't see coming. Exactly. Now, I will say again, in the anime, we haven't seen that yet. Everything is pretty comfortably within her boundaries, although she does recognize that, things take turns here and there. Like, the enemy is not stupid. Like, not all the enemies are dumb. Sometimes they do actually, like, useful tactics in the moment, um, and stuff like that. So, there is that. But yeah, no, this is an easy soiree. You get to see. The nice thing about this is it shows the difference between mages and normal soldiers, and it establishes the relative power level to a normal soldier like this. So what used to be a powerful force of the 1800s is nothing to a 20th century. And the mages, the power differential is really high. So the
Yeah,
only way to
it
fight a
really
mage goes against
surprises
your own.
me that the mages being so powerful, you would really think more countries would have gone into, we need to develop a countermeasure to the mages outside of
Mm-hmm.
just mages.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. It's just it hasn't happened yet in the development. But I could definitely see like America uh, putting something forward like that. I could see America with its tech base, the America equivalent, doing that. I could, yeah, highly possible. Um, let's see. Any other thoughts?
Just this has been very pleasant. I do still stand though by my statement I made in the beginning of this. After episode 2, this is when the show got good for me.
Hmm.
Again, like going back and watching episode 1, it would be good, but that's the case of going back and watching it. It's definitely a
Yeah.
case it's harder to get into this past episode. It if you're only watching episode 1 and that's like the make or break, that would have been the break for me. But
Hmm.
having watched the second episode and getting all this sort of stuff, I'm enjoying myself.
Okay, okay. So you believe the second episode should have been the first, and they should have started it in chronological order as opposed to doing the Trump and the action thing. Yeah, no, which
Yeah.
hey, that's a totally fine criticism. Um, I'm of two minds on it myself. I definitely do see your point on it. For me, the first episode was fine because I just like the whole like 10-year-old girl psycho who ends up getting her guys killed. And like, oh my god, what we're dealing with a scary little devil girl. To me, that's enough of a hook. But
Yeah, fair
yeah,
enough.
for you, you wanted
It
something a bit more, and hey, that's
no,
fine.
no. It isn't just that. I don't mind being dropped in the action, but like the best I can propose it as is you're watching a show that's supposed to be like about a hero or something, and the first episode is him going into an orphanage, like skinning a bunch of babies, and then episode 2, like he gets into more of him. Like it's interesting, but it's definitely like hard to root for that character.
Hmm. Yes, yes. Baby skinning tends to be an evil act. Tends to be. But hey, maybe the second episode you find out no, those babies were actually demons who were they weren't actually like by and skinning them is the only way to like stop them from
No, they
destroying
were.
the planet.
He went
Oh
back in time to stop baby Hitler from being cloned, and
yeah,
the only
yeah.
way
They
to
were all
stop it
baby
was
Hitler.
skinning.
Yeah, they were all baby Hitler clones who were like with massive psychic powers who could have just like, thunk people out of existence or something like that. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Oh man, actually that'd be a fun story.
That would be hilarious. That Marvel get onto it.
Yes. Teleported to another world to stop baby clones of Hitler from genociding humanity. There you
The
go.
next
Uh,
isekai.
yeah, yeah, yeah. get isekai to alternate Earth histories. I mean, that's what Tanya essentially is. But that's another reason, by the way, I like Tanya. Is unlike your bog standard fantasy setting, which is very overused and it's very difficult to innovate with these days. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult to innovate with. Tanya has World War One setting. This is a lot more fun. It's more interesting. It stands out. I'm still waiting for a steampunk themed isekai. I would really like one of those. Doesn't exist as far as I know. Now I think there is a book series about someone being isekai to a future world, but I don't think that's been made into an anime yet. That could be interesting. But yeah, most isekai fantasy world, I don't know. At this point, I like fantasy, but I think it's a little played out. I would like to see some more innovation. But that said,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
we will
definitely
watch.
played
We
out
will
with
watch
the
some.
isekai into, from the norm to magical world.
Yeah, yeah. Now that said, we will be watching plenty of isekai into fantasy worlds because there is a lot of good stuff out there too.
Here's a
There's a lot of
perfect
good isekai.
isekai. I was killed and isekai'd into a black hole.
There you go. Isekai. Oh no, well that was over quick. Oh, oh no.
It's only one
That.
episode.
Now, if only that would happen to the protag of Isekai into another world with my smartphone. That guy is so bad. I hate that show so much. We may watch like the first episode of it as for April Fools or something like that, just because it's so terrible.
No, I'm
God.
down for it.
All right, yeah, we'll watch like one. It's like the first episode is, God, it's just the worst. It's really bad. All right, let's wrap it up here. We got episode 6 on the plate here next. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you Vern for being in the chat there, and other people for tuning in. Let us know in the comments below. What did you think of this episode? What do you think of Tanya overall? Did you appreciate the military details and historical details they put into the show? Did you enjoy this as well? Are you looking forward to season 2 coming out later this year? Let us know. I stream Tuesdays and weekends. Pop on into the chat. I don't bite much. Diesel, on the other hand, well, lots of bitey. Lots of bitey there. That's why he's in a cage. There you go. Keep you safe from the bitey.
Look, I'm not the only one who does biting, alright? But, you gotta be a monster in order to bite me, just saying.
Yes. Monster Girls, totally welcome to bite Diesel, but just, be aware that he will bite back. Let's see. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, tune in, comments. But yeah, so those watching live, we're going to watch episode 6 next. Those watch on YouTube, hey, thanks. Episode 6 will come out next week here. Cool. Alright, this is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic says, hey, yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Hello, Dominic. Dominic Bytes.
What's up, Dominic? Welcome in, welcome back to the lab. How are you doing today?
How are you doing, Dominic? How's your day been, bro? You doing good?
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
So, hello, Dominic. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hello, Dominic.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
Dominic, hello. Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hi.
Hello, Dominic. How you doing?
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in.
Mwah. Hello, Dominic. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Dom. So good to see you. Hi.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Hi, Dominic. What's up?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic Bytes.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Hey, Dominic. How you doing?
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Dominic Bytes, how's it going? Wee!
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
What's up, Dominic? How are you, man?
Hey there, hello, Dominic. How you doing, darling? Welcome, yeah?
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil. Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
How's it going, y'all? If you haven't already, definitely go check out Dominic Bytes, a super cool and lovely streamer. They're super cool. Very like synthwave, futury vibes. They do like a Byte Club Cinema stream They're an absolute vibe. Love them. Definitely go give them a check out. Go check them out. We'll give them your love.